You ever notice something strange about the world? People are exhausted. They didn't run anywhere. You know, people feel overwhelmed, but they didn't actually do anything physical. People feel mentally drained, and yet most of the day was spent chilling, sitting down. So the question becomes, what exactly is draining us? Because the truth is, the modern world isn't exhausting our bodies, it's exhausting our attention. And attention is the most powerful thing a human being possesses. Because where attention goes, your life follows. And right now, there's entire industries competing for your attention. They want to control it. So tonight on the Dreaad Report, we're talking about the war for your mind. There was a time when the most valuable resource in the world was land. Then it was oil. Then it was information. But today, the most valuable resource in the world is something much more personal. Your attention. Because attention is the gateway to everything else. If someone controls your attention, they can influence what you believe, what you buy, what you fear, what you desire, and eventually how you live your life. And the crazy part is most people don't even realize their attention's being fought over at all. They're just scrolling, thinking they're checking their phone. Behind the scenes, there's teams of psychologists, engineers, algorithms even, all designed to do one thing: keep you looking. Your mind is the most valuable real estate in existence. And most people are letting strangers rent it for free. Think about how most apps work. They don't charge you any money. They're free. Social media is free. Google, search engines, free. Video platforms, free. So how are these companies worth billions and billions of dollars? The answer is simple. They sell something. They do sell a product. That product is you. They sell your attention, your behavior, your habits. Every scroll, every pause, every click is being recorded, analyzed, and used to predict what will keep you watching longer. Because the longer they keep you looking, the longer your attention is valuable to them. If the product is free, the product is probably you. Your brain runs on chemicals. One of the biggest is dopamine. Dopamine is the chemical of anticipation. Not happiness, not satisfaction, anticipation. It's the feeling of maybe the next thing will be good. That's why social media works so well. Scroll. Maybe the next video is funny. Scroll. Maybe the next post is interesting. Keep scrolling. Maybe the next notification is exciting. This is the psychological mechanism used in slot machines. Some researchers even call smartphones pocket-sized casinos for your brain. Have you ever noticed how mentally tired you can feel after doing almost nothing? You sat down, scrolled for 2 hours, and somehow you're tired. You feel worse than before, even. That's because your brain was never meant to process thousands of pieces of information in a day. But on any given day, we see breaking news, viral videos, arguments, opinions, advertisements, memes, outrage, tragedies, all within minutes. Your brain doesn't have time to process anything deeply anymore. It just keeps reacting and reacting and reacting. The modern world doesn't give you time to think. It gives you endless things to react to. Focus is a superpower because when you control your attention, you control your life. Think about the most successful people in any field: artists, scientists, inventors, writers. They all share one trait: they can focus deeply for long periods of time, which means the people who protect their attention will have an enormous advantage. Attention is the steering wheel of your life. Where you point it is where you go. So, how do you fight back? You don't need to disappear from technology, but you do need to become aware of it. Small things make a huge difference. Spend time in silence. Turn off your notifications. Read long form ideas. Have real conversations. Give your brain time to breathe, because clarity only happens when the noise stops. Silence is where your real thoughts live. So tonight, before you open another app, before you start scrolling again, ask yourself one simple question: who's deciding what I think about today? Because the most important battle of the modern world is not happening on battlefields. It's happening in something much smaller, something invisible, something incredibly powerful: your attention. And once you realize that, you start to realize something else. You don't just have a mind, you have control over it. The world is competing for your attention every second. Protect it like it's your life, because in many ways, it is.